Superbikes in India are ridiculously expensive. Now, I know that does not come as a shock to most of you guys because you already know that. Bikes can range anywhere from rupees 10 lakh all the way up to rupees 30 lakh depending on what you're getting. Fortunately, we do have a pretty good mid-range offering here in India as well, but even those bikes range from anywhere between 5 lakh rupees to 10 lakh rupees. Now, I don't know about you guys, but for the vast majority of people, including me, that's still a very, very high price tag. Fortunately though, the Indian bike market has evolved over the years, and we do now have some pretty amazing sports bikes that are actually affordable and practical, that can be used on a daily basis, and also you can take to the track once in a while. And today, we're talking about those bikes. We're talking about the 5 best sports bikes under rupees 3 lakh. The number 1 on our list has to be the KTM RC390. This bike is perhaps one of the best bikes in India across all segments thanks to its value for money. Now the model gets a slight update with the engine, but it still has the same 373cc single unit and produces 43 brake horsepower at 9,000 RPM, but 36 Nm of torque at 7,000 RPM. It also comes with ride-by-wire throttle and a slipper clutch, which helps a lot. Top speed is rated at 170 km per hour, and the new 2020 model of the KTM RC390 gets an amazing price tag of rupees 2.5 lakhs ex-showroom. Number 2 on our list is the TBS Apache RR 310. Now, the 2020 model has been updated, but it still gets the same 312cc single-cylinder motor, and it's now BS6 compliant. There's also been a slight drop in power, but it's a slight catch to that. You see, the RR310 now comes with a ride-by-wire throttle, which allows the bike to have 4 different riding modes: track, sport, urban, and rain. The riding modes can be swapped on the fly via controls on the switchgear, and it's quite intuitive. In urban and rain mode, the engine is restricted to 25.5 brake horsepower and develops 25 Nm of torque. But in track and sport mode, the motor is fully unleashed to deliver 33 brake horsepower and 27 Nm of torque. It also has a top speed of 160 km per hour and is priced at rupees 2.4 lakh ex-showroom. Number 3 on our list is the Suzuki Gixxer SF 250. Now this bike is perhaps one of the best quarter-liter bikes in this segment, and it gets a fantastic new engine, a 249cc oil-cooled single unit that produces 26 brake horsepower and 22 Nm of torque. This engine makes the Gixxer SF a great bike to ride. It can be used for touring purposes and also have great fun on the track as well. You can easily hold speeds of 120 km per hour without feeling strained, and as far as its top speed is concerned, we managed to clock a speedo indicated 157 km per hour at the back straight of the BIC. The bike is priced at rupees 1.7 lakh ex-showroom. Number 4 on our list is the cheapest bike on this list, and that is the Yamaha R15 V3. But make no mistake, this bike is also super fun to ride and one of the best in the segment. The R15 has always been a brilliant bike for people looking for performance, and the new model is no different. The Yamaha R15 version 3.0 produces more horsepower from its new 155cc liquid-cooled single unit. It gets 19.3 bhp, which is 2.5 bhp up, but torque has now gone down to 14.7 Nm. The bike does get a slipper clutch now as standard. At the core of the R15 though lies Yamaha's signature track-honed Delta box frame. The bike still prioritizes razor-sharp handling, the reason why enthusiasts love it so much in the first place. Also aiding the handling is the wider rear tire. The R15 can reach a speed of 135 km per hour, which is the fastest 150cc available today in India. The bike is priced at rupees 1.4 lakh ex-showroom, and it's worth every single penny. Number 5 on our list is now the most expensive motorcycle in this segment, and that is the Kawasaki Ninja 300. Now this bike might be the fastest bike also in this segment with a claimed top speed of 175 km per hour, but it does have a price tag of rupees 2.99 lakh ex-showroom, which means it will be slightly over rupees 3 lakh for the on-road price. Nonetheless though, if you do have that extra cash lying around, you might want to invest in this bike because the performance is absolutely mind-blowing. The Kawasaki Ninja is the only bike in this list to also get a twin-cylinder engine, and this is the 296cc parallel twin. The engine produces 38 brake horsepower and 27 Nm of torque and is paired to a 6-speed transmission. The Ninja comes fitted with an assist and slipper clutch and dual-channel ABS too. So that's it guys, that's our top 5 list of the best sports bikes under 3 lakh rupees. Now, of course, if you want to stretch your budget, there are many more options with much better performance, but we think this is the best list of bikes that are very affordable, practical, super fun to ride, and of course, very good looking. If you are a newbie and you want to hit the track, these are the bikes you want to look at. Even if you're an experienced rider but you can't afford to go for those bigger engines, these bikes will still offer you great amounts of fun, especially the Kawasaki Ninja 300 and of course the KTM RC390. So if you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and leave them down below. But stay tuned because we have a lot more action coming your way. The lockdown is now being lifted slowly, so we're going to get out there very soon and have some very good stories for you coming up.